So today, they released earlier this week on Tuesday. They released some. They released the 6.2 update, and I'm just looking through some more of the notes here. Astrologian, new trait added for Reaper. So I'm just skimming through because one of the big things. There's actually a couple of big things. Ooh, a new dungeon has been added. With from Varshan at Rods at Han, so we may take a look at that. Actually, I'm going to keep this up in the background because they've added Island Sanctuary now, which is a new area you can go to peacefully, just on your own. Kind of do some things, make your own. Just at a glance, and having not done it all yet because I wanted to save all of my experience with it until I was live. At a glance, I almost want to say it's like Animal Crossing in Final Fantasy kind of thing. So we will have to take a look at that. So let's go ahead and get scene changed here. Get my controller. I'll get into this. So yeah, we'll get the island established, do some running around there. There's a new Pandora area has been unlocked. I'm gonna take my camera up just a little bit because my very tip top of my head's getting cut off here. Still. So think about the tripod that I can pose it in just about any position I want. When it's that's way too much. You guys are sorry for making anybody motion sick here. When it's in a position, it really does not like to move out of that position. Still cutting just the tip top of my head off, and you're getting a little peek of the view. There we go. There we go. Okay. Gonna let things just kind of load in because there's gonna be a whole dump of data here real quick as all the players and everybody loads in. Let's check on our retainers. See if somebody has found the axolotl yet. Yes, no, maybe so. Nope. Some Koromo octopus. Go do that same adventure again. And you give me your report. You sold a couple of things. That's good. I'll give you the same venture again. But you're going to sell. These sea lamps just do not want to sell, do they? The price has constantly been going down. Base price for him is 6 gil. Raw petalite selling for 40. And these Koromo octopus sells for, somebody's got them at $3.99. Okay. Let's go unload some things. Just get some running around money. Alrighty. So, Giggity Matt. Nice name. I like the name. Okay. So, for unlocking... See, first thing we're going to need to do the Pandora. I want to do the Pandora. Queue up for that anyway. So, let me double check the notes here. Labyrinthos Cloudian. Oh, yep, and we've got new main story content too. I want to do the Pandora stuff first, because I had fun with that one. So you need to go to Labyrinthos. I might have the wrong Labyrinthos spot there, but I'll get it figured out. Because this Pandemonium, this area where we were back in the past with the ancients, the Ashians, before they went all nutso, before they got all split, and kind of going through the asylum for them. And it was oh no, that's so the Castlevania type area when we fought the big vampire, very much reminiscent of Dracula from Castlevania. Tesselhoof, I've made a breakthrough. After uncountable days and nights, I finally hearkened to the crystal's whispers, and I must say... Professor Cloudian, where are your manners? While I understand all too well your enthusiasm, I must remind you that even the most academically inclined prefer a composed recounting of events. Ah yes, of course. My apologies, Hasselhoof. Being consumed by my research for so long, I'm afraid I have quite forgotten how to engage in civilized conversation. Ahem. In that case, perhaps we should start from the beginning, with a crystal set adrift upon the ethereal tides, containing the memories of a party yet unknown. They cried out for deliverance from Pandemonium, where the ancients kept volatile creations under lock and key. You yourself witnessed the power devouring the facility from within, and the advent of a divine monstrosity wrought of mythic beast and powerful mage. Fortunately, your martial prowess and the combined magical talents of your companions, Themis and Erichthonios, were sufficient to restore order to the circles of Asphodelos, but the greater threat remains. In the depths of Pandemonium, a presence yet stirs, its intentions and identity shrouded in mystery. That is the issue at hand, is it not? Since you returned to us, we worked tirelessly to discern the nature of the crystal. In the process, I detected an anomalous etheric signature, which I believe arose from the memories stored within. Analysis of this pattern suggested a feeling of loss or yearning, specifically the yearning to be made whole. And indeed, ambient readings have revealed a faint but identical signature. This can only mean that another such crystal exists in our time. So, my friend, I must depart to search for it forthwith. By tracing the matching etheric signature to its source, I believe it will be a simple matter to find our crystal's twin. Professor, will this expedition be carried out only by us, or will Tasselhoof grace us with his protection? I'm afraid he has more pressing matters to attend to, my dear Rusanaud. Namely, to seek out the secrets which lie nestled within Pandemonium, where this all began. From all that we have heard, it appears that time traversal from the Crystal Tower is not fluid. That is to say, one can but travel in predetermined intervals. It would be prudent to check in on occasion, in case there are any unanticipated changes. As for you, my loyal assistants, I would ask you to remain here and continue cataloging the ancient creations. So you're going to go on this expedition all by your lonesome? You can't mean, do you intend to search for the crystal on your own? That's what I just said. Sorry, I had a sneeze there. I felt coming. Why, yes, that would be the most efficient use of resources, would it not? In fact, I have already commissioned a ship and pilot for that very purpose. I trust you to take good care of the laboratory in my absence. Something's hinky there. I apologize for that somewhat abrupt departure. When progress is in sight, Professor Claudian tends to become blind to all else. Indeed, he has been worse than usual. While I cannot fault him for his excitement, I do wish he would spare a thought for those around him. For reasons unknown, the crystal seems loath to be overheard. Much as it spoke only to you last time, none but the professor has been able to capture its ethereal yearning, which has served only to convince him that he can solve this puzzle on his own. Surely after some time alone, he'll come to remember how valuable we are. The search for the crystal seemed to be simple enough matter. Let him have his adventure, and upon his return I'm certain he'll be back to his usual self. As for you, Tasselhoof, it may be best to return to Pandemonium, as Professor Claudian suggested. Speaking of which, I do have a request of my own to make. Traveling to Pandemonium requires you to pass through Elpis, correct? There's something I would have you investigate in my stead. While those creations confined within Pandemonium are considered to be failures, I doubt that's their whole story. Barring exceptional cases, they must have been under observation in Elpis before being consigned to their shackles. And if we know anything about the ancients, is that they would have kept thorough records of the results. Ah, brilliant! Delving into these records may shed light on creatures Tasselhoof has yet to encounter, if your theory proves correct, that is. While there are no guarantees, it certainly beats the current strategy of rushing forward blindly with only his strength to carry the day. For your own sake as well as ours, please unearth what information you can. A couple nice little bows there. Thank you very much. Okay. Tortellini Tom. Lord Emmett is not known. Tortellini Tom. I just like some of the names people come up with for their characters. Let's see. So we're off to there. Just I wanted to grab some more pocket money, some more running around gil before heading out. I knew we'd do some expensive teleports. We wouldn't get much in the way of rewards for a while. Got my flying monkey. Okay, not a monkey. I got my flying gorilla. Oh, look, there's our friend Themis. You seek records of Pandemonium's creations? Master Themis has just finished perusing the very same. I should not be surprised that we both arrived at the same conclusion. Luckily, I have saved you the trouble and gleaned what information I could. Ah, so you know each other. I was dreading having to once again scour the archives, but perhaps instead I'll rest for a spell. If there's nothing else, I shall take my leave. Peripetia Archivist. As should we, for I have undone the warding sigil blocking the entrance to Abyssos. I came here merely to chase an idle suspicion while awaiting your return. Fortunately, while Pandemonium's protective wards continue to be assailed by our unknown foe, there have been no fluctuations so great as to make me doubt Erechthonios' capacity to keep watch over Asfidelos while I'm away. He works diligently to master interment, that he might deliver the creations back to their cages by his own hand. Thought it best to give him time to hone his craft. And since fate has brought us both here, I would ask that you accompany me while I attend to another matter. More idle suspicions I would like to chase down. Rest assured, it shall not take long. I simply have a few questions to ask an acquaintance of mine. Come, he has agreed to meet us near the Naos to Pandemonium. Okay. I'll ride our happy Gabu here. We're going all the way across Elpis, aren't we? Yep. I know of the water cycle. The sun evaporates water up into the sky, forms clouds that rain down somewhere else, that then refills the ocean, refills the lakes and rivers and oceans that the sun then evaporates the water from. You know, basic elementary school science. How do waterfalls that simply dump the water into a never-ending void factor into the water cycle? Maybe that's part of why the Ashians went so crazy. You know, shortly before the final days, is because they were getting all dehydrated from a lack of water because they were losing. It was breaking the water cycle, having it go into an endless void. No, just a thought. There's that samurai, right? Yeah. Samurai we just saw at that other spot. I'm going to see a lot of the same people through some of these chains of quests. As I have pondered our expedition into Pandemonium, I could not help but be mystified by how strongly the warders we encountered felt for La Habrea, whether it be for good or ill. Hesperos and Erichthonios were two sides of the same coin. The former looked to his mentor with absolute devotion, while the latter looks to his father with bald hatred. That's right, because Erichthonios was La Habrea's son. I would not expect a familiar such as you to understand this, but such extreme emotions toward a single individual are quite rare indeed. Naturally, I feel gratitude toward my mother and father, yet we are all equals in the larger picture of the star. This view is not unique to myself. It is more or less accepted as the way of things. By contrast, the researchers of Pandemonium seem to view La Habrea with a feeling approaching obsession. Whether driven by love or hate, they have all been drawn to him. That is quite a bit of a... They're holding him up on a higher pillar than everybody's equal standing. There were many other aspects of the facility's particulars I found troubling besides. I decided the best course of action would be to go straight to the source and pose my questions to a member of the Words of La Habrea. My apologies to have kept you waiting, Master Themis. I understand you are conducting an investigation of Pandemonium and wish to know of its origins. Indeed. In particular, I wish to know why exactly Pandemonium was built directly under Elpis. The facility is overseen by the Words of La Habrea, after all. Why keep it so close to Elpis, whose governing body has no say in its day-to-day operations? First I thought it to be simply a matter of convenience. Those creations which were deemed failures by the researchers of Elpis could be easily ushered into their new homes. Imagine my surprise when a trip to the archives revealed that many of the creations were sent from organizations beyond Elpis, including from the Words of La Habrea themselves. Given this, albeit limited information, I cannot but feel that the Academia Aniter would have been more fitting locale. What does Elpis have that cannot be found there? These are fitting questions, and ones we have asked ourselves many times in recent years. Alas, the nature of Pandemonium's construction does not lend itself to relocation. When first it was built, circumstances weren't as they are now. As you surmised, the majority of the creations kept within Pandemonium were sent from Elpis. Yet as the years passed, interests changed. Failures in creations deemed too flawed even to submit to Elpis paradoxically drew the attention of Pandemonium's researchers. So it started here as a matter of convenience, but then creatures came from elsewhere. That is quite the change, and in fact almost runs counter to the facility's original purpose. Who is it that decides which creations will be the subject of research? A Master Lahabrea. Such authority is reserved for the chief keyword, and he has taken it upon himself to step into that role. So if Pandemonium's resources were being misused, it would be under Lahabrea's authority, correct? So the big boss is the one who's doing naughty. I know not what you're suggesting, but the keywords also hold some sway within the facility. Not even Master Lahabrea would be free from their scrutiny. They are duty-bound to report any irregularities as soon as possible. Although I admit of late their communication has been somewhat sporadic, we but recently received a report from one of the keywords stating that all is well within Pandemonium's halls. That's not true. Really? And you are certain that a keyword sent it? Yes, of course. Our communications suffered a temporary obstruction, but I can assure you that the words did their due diligence in confirming the identity of the sender. Thank you. This information will be helpful to my investigation. That will be all for my prying. Then I shall take my leave. While you are yet permitted to conduct your investigation freely, I must remind you that the warder's work is delicate, and it would be remiss to disturb them for longer than is necessary. It's like the inmates have taken over the asylum and they're telling everybody it's fine. All is well. A blatant lie, and to that we can both attest. One of the remaining keywords is most certainly in league with the party behind this. Let us hurry. I know not why our adversary sent that report, but 'tis plain that we must return to Pandemonium with haste. My unicorn! And there's a hippie right there that I'm flying by. I cannot guess as to why this false report has arisen now, but it certainly bodes ill, as does the knowledge that our mysterious mastermind has at least one more keyword to puppet. Regardless, they have tipped their hand, and we would be remiss to leave Erichthonios at the mercy of their machinations. Let us hope no harm has befallen him. Nice. Cage in the middle, very nice. Oh. Not quite. I've traced these sigils countless times, yet still I lack the strength to maintain the spell. And now time works against me. I can no longer be the victim of my own ineptitude. What? Who goes there? Oh yeah, that's not creepy or freaky at all. There is something to be admired in such single-minded effort, even if your methods leave much to be desired. And that's the symbol from the quest page, but it's, yeah, just an eye wrapped up in a pair of wings. You allowed this familiar to catch you unawares. Have you set your sights so high as to forget you walk upon the earth? I know this creature, a familiar of the Phoenix, but that monster is locked away. That it is, in spite of the trouble I went to in freeing it, I might add. Begrudge me for addressing you in this ill-fitting form if you must. But with control of Asphodelos wrestled from my grasp, 'tis simply the best I can offer you. Hide if you will, but mark my words. I will find you, make you pay for the chaos you've sown. Now, there is no need for such hostility. A calm heart stays the course. The wisdom of Lahabrea, your father. And how would you know what wisdom he speaks? I've heard those words many times. The scolding of a tutor whose student struggled to grasp the most rudimentary lessons, seething with disgust. No! I've not told that to anyone, not even keyword Hesperos. That can only mean one thing. That still you insist on mocking me. Stop this farce, La Habrea. At last, you move to keep up. Pity that you remain behind, nevertheless. What? As ever you are, always you fail to learn, fail to understand, fail to act. And though fate deigned to offer an escape, you remain here. You are bereft of magical prowess and common sense, both. But you need not despair. Dull though you may be, you are yet indispensable to Pandemonium's great experiment. There's the affection I remember. Tell me, did I ever once measure up to your expectations? You shall take pride in that and rejoice to see your wish fulfilled. What? What wish? Come, and all shall be revealed. All this rage, this hatred, is but a consequence of ignorance. Our desires align more than you know. What are you... Uninvited guests join our reunion. Seems fortune no longer favors you. Do you think I have any interest in listening to your prattle, let alone bowing to your will? I'm no longer a child. My faith lies with those who have earned it. Me. So, these are the heroes who brought Hesperos low, even as power divine flowed through his veins. 'Tis plain there are worthier subjects to contend with. Nice little dark teleport there. And I'll put my book away. So I had a random thought when we were talking to the guys up top. If the first section of this went into Castlevania, if they keep going, referencing and nods towards classic games, the big bad evil boss at the end of it might just be Pac-Man. Thank you. If you had shown up even a moment later, I'd shudder to think what would have become of me. There's something I must tell you. I know who's behind this. There's but one person who can hold thrall over familiar, creation, and keyword alike. La Habrea, I knew it! Look at a quick arm and some options. Might go with the Heaven's Eye for the direct hit. I need to put some materia on some of my other equipment too, not just my summoner set. Cutscene. And so there can be but one conclusion. La Habrea was the driving force behind this chaos from the start. There is logic to that. There are few with the wherewithal to even consider experimentation on such a scale, let alone the capacity to create demigods from man and beast, with the rest of us none the wiser. Considering the magnitude of his work, with the convocation and the words, his relatively minor role as chief keyword comes under little scrutiny, even as it provides him the authority to wield dangerous magics. It may serve as veil and mantle both. Still, I find the notion hard to accept. The misdeeds perpetrated here could not have been done by the La Habrea I know. You have met him, yes? Do you think he is capable of this? Oh, most definitely. But we also saw La Habrea after the final days. So, without knowing how much of an impact the final days made on him. Still in him to do it, though. Is he? So you believe La Habrea to be a man of few scruples, if it brings his goals closer in reach? That alone should be enough, but let me assure you, La Habrea holds nothing so dear as his own ambition. While he may not be one to let emotions stand in the way of his mission, I cannot believe there are no depths to which he would not stoop. Although we met but briefly, the impression he left on me stands in stark contrast to your evaluation. Though his methods are ever unorthodox, they seem guided by a firm understanding of what is just. There's one way to find out for certain. We delve deeper into Pandemonium and pull back the curtain on this mystery ourselves. A wise course. I would not deny the truth if I saw it with my own eyes, even if it was discomfiting to behold. Then we must move forward with no excessive caution. La Habrea, or whomever is behind this, has likely spread their tentacles into every corner of Pandemonium. We can safely assume the other keywards won't greet us with open arms. Agreed. Let us make our way through Abyssos one careful step at a time. Let's just grab a few heavy weapons and just nuke the place. I shall stay by Ericthonius' side, in case our enemies think to target him again. Can I trouble you to take the vanguard? Thank you. As a precaution, I shall safeguard you with a simple spell. This will ensure that even should we become separated, my phantom warriors will still come to your aid. If it does come to battle, the keyword's magics will put us at a disadvantage once again. Luckily, we have you to even the scales somewhat. I trust you shall be liberal with your weight. I'm like 20 pounds sopping wet. How liberal do you expect me to be with my weight? Abyssos, the 5th circle, now accessible. Okay. So it's gonna be Abyssos, the 5th circle. What do I? Average item level 585. That's what I need. What is my 577? I need to level up some gear. I'm wearing the best that I've got. Okay. I like the Moonward Grimoire. What can come up? Have anything like particularly low? I got some 570s. So I need to get like these 570s up. Some more 590s. I need the Radiant Greaves, Rods at Han, I remember where Rods at Han is. So yeah, I gotta go to Rods at Han, and see what it is I need to get some higher level gear. It's raining. Exchange. That's what I do. That was one of these first few. I might have gone down the wrong hall. Yeah, here we go. So Unwelcome magic. Okay, I don't have any of these tombstones yet. These I have, but not enough yet. Okay. Oh, so they've done away with the aphorism, but I need to find somebody that will exchange those. Removal. Okay, I gotta look this up here real quick. Yeah, Tombstone of Aphorism. There it is. Aurum Mordona, okay. 22 and 6. Exchange these for the ones for some new ones. Then we have to run some other dungeons. Try to get some of the right tombstones so we can gear up to do the Pandemonium dungeon. Okay. Okay. And actually, and gearing up will probably help with the, well, you know what? I wonder, running the main story quest stuff will, get us some more of the tombstones. Excuse me. I'm just double checking. Saucer, there we go. Okay, I was just on the patch notes list that I have. I was double checking where to. It's not her. See, it was 22.7, 6.7. There it is. Yeah, so I got 38 tomestones of astronomy. Should be at 380, which still isn't enough for much of anything. So let's just yeah, because any and all of these will get us some of the appropriate tomestones. Let's just queue up for a random dungeon. And then need to go to Old Charlian to unlock our island. Unlock the little island sanctuary while we wait for the dungeon to pop. Well, that wasn't much of a wait. Okay, I just gotta come on. Let me land somewhere before the timer runs out. Okay. Clueless Crier. This one right here is who has the island. Oh, Stigma, or yeah, Stigma Dreamscape. Robots. Bahamut and just start nuking them. This is where the robots were preparing for war that they couldn't fight. You gotta. Sure, my freak thing wore off. That's not what I wanted to do. Running low-level stuff is summoner too much. Forgot about some of the influences and effects I can have. The Union Guardian destroy its core. Odo Omega. Side cannons, I want to be in front of it. Stone him, slam him. Windy there in the middle. Ruby right. And Ruby left. Got him. Honestly, I think I did pretty good on that one. Last earring of aiming. I don't know if my archer has that or not. Or not my archer, my machinist. Mordona de Gordona. Wait for me, guys. I'm coming, but my legs are little. You've seen all the little portals where the Reaper is teleporting himself forward. This ability lets him teleport himself back to that portal point if he wants to. Target was in range before I stopped. I had that slipstream down already. I whip out Phoenix, but we just about got these guys done, so. Bracelet of healing. I'm going to go ahead and pass on. Arch Lambda. Motorcycle. That's a well-timed charge attack too. I don't know if I could have gotten out of the range of that AoE from where I was at if I hadn't done that. And not planned. I think I was way out of position for that attack. That time it was kind of planned me getting out of that field of that last AoE. Got 2 last bracelets of healing in there. Surf's up, dude! Because I have no control when we're sliding like that. Kind of a fun slide anyway. Oh, Durgans! Not just Durgans, cyborg Durgans. I wouldn't mind having a cyborg Durgan. See, I think that's what I have already. Yeah. Slaying, I'm going greed, because I don't know that my Reaper has that. Whee! Fine here. I hate it when I have to look all over the field to find where the attack's coming from. Got him. And I managed to do it all without dying. So that was easy enough. Vaguely remembered most of the attacks there, most of it. Vaguely. Okay. See, but I need to be my level 90 job to do this, so I can't get the tomestones I need if I switch to my bard, right? Yep. So I'd love to run more of these as my bard, get him leveled up. Clueless crier employed by Taru's boutique inexplicably does not recognize you. Good evening to you, my fine fellow. Come to see Taru's boutique in the flesh, no doubt. Might I interest you in one of our world-famous silk socks? They're so comfortable you won't even realize you're wearing them. Oh, silk socks on a tile floor. You can just slide for days. What's that? You're an acquaintance of the proprietress? Heavens, you're the Tasselhoof? Mistress Tataru has told me all about you. Come to think of it, I was to inform her immediately if you happen to stop by. Please wait just a moment. I'll go and fetch her immediately. Tataru! There you are, Tasselhoof. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Business is booming and I can hardly keep up. Not that I'm complaining. It feels as if only yesterday I was welcoming you as my first customer, yet look at us now. But I'm sure you're wondering why I wish to speak with you. I have a surprise for you. A gift, in fact. A gorgeous, exclusive, and above all, properly registered Island Sanctuary! You're giving me my own island? You heard that right. I, Taru, am presenting you with your very own island. I know you will be tempted to demur with, "Are you certain?" or "You're far too kind." Quite certain, and yes, I know. But I hope you can accept this gift in the spirit of friendship. I have seen the weight of the burdens you carry firsthand, after all. You rose to become the champion of Eorzea, and now a hero known across the star and beyond, which leaves very few places where you might be free of duty and expectation. As I considered where you might find such an oasis, an idea washed over me like an oncoming tide. The sea! In an island paradise with naught but the serenity of nature for malms. Even you should be free to relax. So what do you say? Yes? 1,000 times yes? What are you waiting for? Toss me in the hold and set sail! It's good to know we're of the same mind. Truly, there is no time like the present to be on our way. We make for the Morabi dry docks. Look for Belden, a skipper near the Aetherite. He should be expecting us. Oh, I like that quest icon. Little muscle flex and stretch there. So the Morabi dry dock, she said. The Morabi dry docks. Right there. I know, again, knowing my luck, it's going to pop the dungeon while I'm mid-transition here. Oh, no, because the transition was quicker than I thought it was going to be. Few people looking a little AFK piled up right there. Here with Belden. Tasselhoof, are ye? The little mistress told me to expect ye. Said she'd be along shortly herself, but... Ah, speak of the devil. Oh, that's a cute little outfit. That's an island-hopping Tataru right there. Tasselhoof, I thought I dressed light for our voyage, given the notorious humidity of the Southern Isles. I trust everything is in order, Belden? Aye, just give me an holler when you're ready to set sail. You've nothing to fear where we're going, not since any marauder with an ons of sense in them hung up their axe. This old island sanctuary business came about from the Admiral reckoning we need something to do now piracy's off the table, matter of fact. Just look at me, bloody stand-up citizen ferrying folks around. Any road, you're packed rather light for a venture of this sort. You do realize you're responsible for bringing your own tools and supplies? Not to worry, we'll procure everything there. You what now? How in the L's do you plan to do that? Oh, I have a little something in mind. Let's just say the idea was good enough to land us our permit. Is that so? Well, best of luck to ye both. I'm sure you're just itching to see your new domain, so I'll fill you in on all the juicy details once we arrive. Make your preparations. We leave the port the moment ye give the word. I like that hat she's got. I'll be waiting for you on the ferry. I don't know why I threw in an accent on her all of a sudden for no reason at all. Island Sanctuary, now accessible. Excuse me. Ahoy there, lad. Where can I take ye? Travel to my island. You discover a new location. You know, I might go ahead and switch to Bard if I'm going to be discovering new locations. Switch to Bard to get experience from that, although I don't know if it actually will. I don't know if I discover the whole island sanctuary at once, or I discover new locations on it as I move around, and if it will give me experience when I do. Tasselhoof, look towards the horizon. Beautiful, isn't it? That is a good-sized island. Chocobos! Sheeps. Whatever that thing is. Standing gerbils. There's nothing like a sea voyage to rekindle the adventuring spirit. So what do you think? This untamed isle is yours to cultivate as you see fit. Or not, as it were. She literally has a fanny pack on. If nothing else, think of it as your personal hideaway. A not-so-secret one. That is a big island. I like that water-falling river kind of coming down the one side. Just in case we get experience for finding new areas. The refreshing crest of the wind, the soothing whisper of the waves. How liberating. I admit, I've been looking forward to joining you here. Ooh. Tataru wants a private little island time with us. Now this may come as a bit of a surprise, but the isle was once commandeered by a band of pirates and used as a supply base. Fortunately for us, the group disbanded years ago, and the isle has since largely returned to its natural state. As you know all too well, Merylwib's never been one to sit around idly. She's had her eye on the Sealdales, formulating plans for island settlements for years. Now that a sense of peace has settled throughout the realm, she finally decided to put those plans in motion. Chosen few have been permitted to become keepers of private islands in this vast archipelago, and you're one of them. Me and every other player in the game. My industrious idea of procuring all materials needed to settle here locally struck a chord with the Admiral when she read my proposal, so much so she was happy to grant me a deed. So you'll be handling said procurement? Oh, I could show you a thing or two about starting an enterprise of this magnitude, but I have something better in mind. I shall happily introduce you in just a moment, but you'll need to follow me towards the charming little clearing I've designated as your base of operations. If we simply clamber up that slope ahead and proceed along the path, we should soon bump into, well, you'll see. Okay. Another dungeon run, so we need those tombstones. Honestly, if I'd realized we'd need all these tombstones, I would have run these dungeons sooner. What am I in here? 50, where are we at? Tam-Tara Deepcroft Hard. Okay, let's see if I can remember all my limits at level 50. See if I can remember let's see if I can remember this dungeon at all. Solo. Gonna throw a couple of AoE attacks at the guy who's by himself. Okay. See, I forget I don't even know what this even does. Rune 2, Rune 3. Okay. So it boosts my basic attacks. Okay, we're not gonna worry about treasure coffers. Okay, good to know. Let the tank open up the defiled coffin. Knowing that guy's gonna come out. Did I really do enough damage on him to have him come after me instead of the tank? Thank you. Guy left, so we do the focus attacks to the AoE. Let me take him out. I got 20 seconds to use it. The last shot I got from Garuda. I'm gonna stand all the way back here and let them come after you this time. Last defiled coffin. Should remove that barrier that was right there. Oh, we got all the side guys already. Okay, Camille's Scale Bitter. Not Scale Biter, but Scale Bitter. Oh, that's right, we want to run. When those nameless spirits appear, we want to run into those. we go. Jumping into the ethereal flow, moving right along. Discarded eye. Ew. Gross. Eye that somebody just threw away. Couple of discarded eyes, couple of spare lungs. Pisco Demon's the last one left. Ooh, I gotta move. Oh, he's not the last one left anymore. Got him. And he fell down. Good book. There's a whole lover's quarrel thing we're trying to deal with in this. Now that I think about it. We have to deal with the green to be. I think if one of those get to her in the middle, get to the middle, it's either a big attack, and I think if enough get there, it basically gets a party wipe. It's been so long since I've run this one, I don't remember exactly. We got it. Tam-Tara Deepcroft hard has ended. This should, yep, put us back at the island sanctuary. Nice. Okay. Queue up for another dungeon run here. Need all the tomestones. What are we at here now? 650 on there, 35 on there. The 650 I believe is enough to get me one piece of equipment, but I'm gonna want closer to 1,000 because I think like some of it's even like 800 and 900. So the bigger pieces of equipment I can get, the more it will up the item level. The quicker we get to what we need. Aw. Can't fly here yet. Felicitous Furball. Allow me to introduce you to the Felicitous Furball, the leader of your team of helpers. Well, if it isn't the owner himself, it shall be my pleasure to advise you whether you desire it or not. Oh yes, I think we'll get along just fine. In addition to our feline friend here, I took the liberty of preparing a variety of other mammoths to assist with the construction and development of the Isle. You'll be pleased to know they are the latest and greatest models developed by one of the most brilliant minds in Charlian. I heard that a professor of the Studium was searching for a means to make use of his advanced automata. To make a long story short, I made him an offer he couldn't refuse, and managed to acquire all of them for the unbeatable price of free. Why do I think she's setting up her own mobster gang now? As I understand, the mammoths were produced in secret whilst the Forum formulated plans for the mass exodus. Intended to be used as laborers on distant stars to help in constructing a new home for the people of Aetheris, seems all reason for their existence vanished when the threat to our star was erased. Gee, I wonder who did that. As you can imagine, the professor was quite conflicted over what to do with the remains of what may well have been his life's work. But after some negotiation, I convinced him to entrust them to us, on the condition we share the data retrieved from development on the Isle. Further, while I know it sounds like an ordeal and a half to procure all necessities from the land itself, there is ample practical justification for such experimentation. You see, the Admiral's vision is for people from all walks of life to have access to these island sanctuaries, and my idea might just be the most effective way to accomplish that. If one has the capital at hand to purchase the materials and equipment needed for such a bold endeavor, it is a simple matter to subsist safely and comfortably in a remote location, but that limits potential isle keeps to a paltry few. What of those without such funds, who simply wish to enjoy nature and live off the land? We can, and must, prove that such a feat is possible, and assist in providing those would-be isle keeps with the knowledge they need to succeed. Only then will these islands truly be sanctuaries. Sanctuary. Sanctuary. Fret not to miss... It's kind of hard to read with the capital and lowercase switching like that. Fret not, Mistress Tataru. With authentic Charlian ingenuity and know-how at my claw tips, the simple-minded individual... Clunk. Excuse me. Despite the enhancements in vocal organ design, the mechanism still gets stuck from time to time. Goodness, that's a relief. But I should leave you to get properly acquainted. I'll return to see the fruits of your partnership when they're ripe for the picking. For now, enjoy your own personal paradise. Cultivate the land or explore. The choice is yours. Yes, welcome to the island. Give me 1 second here. Welcome to the island. Give word when you're finished oogling the surroundings. I'd prefer to get on with this sordid business sooner than later. I should also very much like to discuss the matter of my payment. You may now visit the island sanctuary of a party member, free company member, or a friend who has unlocked the feature by speaking with Baldin in the Morabi dry docks. be able to visit an island sanctuary if the owner will be unable to visit if they have forbidden access to their island, and there is no one on the island question, or if the island question has already reached the max capacity. Furthermore, you must be on an acquaintance's home world if I wish to visit their island sanctuary. I was thinking about that because I've got Visual Pine is a friend on another island, on another home world. So I was wondering, can I go right from here to there? Or would I need to switch to their home world to visit their island? Okay. And I did not actually read all of that. Got a dungeon pop waiting on me. Let's see. Hey, come on, DPS, if I switched here. Ah. Come on. Just need another DPS. Come on, other DPS. There we go. Here we go. Oh, body stretch. Okay. Well, the Aurum Vale. Thought I was done with this one. I ran this one quite a few times recently. Sorry, I just want to make sure I don't get targeted by this big frog. Did target somebody, but it wasn't me, so. Oh, gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. Okay. We got one big frog down, so he went and drew the other big frog. Ember, what are you doing? Emoting the heck out of the channel. Oh, sure. We still have these two mobs to deal with, and they go and pull the boss. All the UFOs, you don't know. Okay. Because this is going to end up on YouTube, on 2Ube, tomorrow. Normally I do this, Final Fantasy is Fridays on 2Ube. So I figured I'd go ahead and record them here on Thursdays, and then put them up on tomorrow. Kind of, almost, you know, don't really want to say I'm double dipping, but double dipping. So. So far what we're doing today is we're running dungeons, and between the dungeon pops we just unlocked the island sanctuary, So we're going to be working on that. Grab my fruit here. But we're running these dungeons so we can get enough tombstones to upgrade our gear for the new Pandemonium dungeon. So, you tired? That's what happens when you're a working girl. Okay. That's what happens when you're a person who has a job. Working girl's a different kind of thing. That would also make you tired, yes, but it would be kind of rude for me to call you that. So yes, the highlight of this will be up tomorrow on the YouTube. So the fruits, I gotta take them out before they hatch. No. Oh, why retarget it onto the seedlings? So it's, yeah. Well, plus, I mean, it's a little bit more exposure. I will still follow the 24-hour rule. So it will be at least 24 hours between when I finish this and when it goes live on YouTube. So, stayed up to midnight playing Stardew. You didn't stream that, did you? Because I don't remember seeing it in my feed. So, you want that chicken. Ember wants all the chickens. I drew a wasp. My position wasn't as safe as I thought it was. Oh, okay. Oh, so you... Okay, you streamed Saturday, but did you said you were up till midnight playing Stardew last night. Did you stream that? You flip-flopping again? Well, unfortunately, Thorin is not available this weekend, so we're going to do some more random stuff on Saturday here on Twitch. Gonna do some cat quest. To the board of one of chickens. Okay. Because I knew you'd streamed Stardew Saturday with boxes. But like I didn't see anything new for remember last night. So yeah, Saturday's gonna be cat quest, and I picked up Cursed to Golf. So we'll do some of that. So, and if you do happen to be, if anybody happens to be watching this on YouTube, as I affectionately call it, be sure to give the video a like, the channel a subscribe, and ring ding rang clang that bell, so you get the notifications when videos like this one go up. Thursdays will be Twitch days. Okay. That's a good thing I decided to change these to Thursdays. Reconsider this. Counter's chest is no longer sealed. focusing a little bit on these fights. Yeah, I plan on having some fun with the Island Sanctuary. I'm probably going to end up having to do a lot of these dungeon runs off stream. Thanks for getting that wasp off me. To get the tomestones to be able to do the later stuff. Doing some of the story quests will probably get me more the tomestones I need too. So we will look into that next week. But from what I've glimpsed on Pine's stream, one of the fun things you can do is, yeah, most working folks have 2 days off. More than that, it's considered a vacation. I did that early. One thing I've seen that, you know, on Pine stream that you can do on that Island Sanctuary is put down your minions. So I'll have my minions in various spots around the island. Now I'll have to see if having them on the island means you can't have them with you. So that will impact which minions I put down and which ones I don't. So I want to target the fruit specifically. If you target the fruit and you keep the fruit from germinating, it'll be fewer seedlings you have to worry about. I was looking for something that wasn't going to happen. Umbra Bun. We got those 2 seeds there. Roast them. Yeah, actually, switching this to Thursdays, live here, and then the videos going up on YouTube on Fridays, makes the next couple of weeks easier too, because I've got things going on Fridays that I would miss stream for if I didn't switch things up a little bit. Switch out who I'm targeting so that one Vale Dynamite doesn't get too close to me. But there's one thing you have to watch as a summoner, that you're not doing so much damage to one mob you steal hate from the tank. Because that would be bad. Because then as a summoner you have to tank the boss. Tank the enemy, which sometimes is the boss. And you're rather squishy as a summoner, so you don't want to be tanking anything. Over here by a fruit. Pour off. Send in a fruit. Boss, the Ruby runs. And then Titan, Mini Titan go in. Start throwing some Topaz runs on him. And then comes Lady Garuda. And just blows everybody away. I'm going to sow seeds. We'll just destroy all the seeds before they can do anything. Grab my fruit to heal up all my the burrow status. Ruby runs again. Then a Freet. The Topaz runs. You know you've got a good pace on this if you can get the big guy taken down before he gets the second set of seeds down. We might just do... Yep. Grab a fruit to get rid of those hook burrs. A good what? I'm not... What was who talking about what now? The boss in this one lays down seeds around him twice that can spawn more seedlings. You know you've got a good pace going on damage if you take him out before he gets that second set of seeds down. So, okay, back to my island sanctuary. 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 Cookies. Oh, expert, there's something else I have to complete. Also, like, it's probably, yeah. It's a main story quest thing. Before I can do the expert dungeons. I don't really like running main scenario. Okay, I'll do Trials, Alliance Raid, and then main scenario. Now listen, Tasselhoof. May I call you Tasselhoof? Well, I will anyway. You got boxes in the mail. Cookies. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Well, I will anyway. Before we get started, I want to make it very clear, while you may be the owner, I command the mammoths, and as such, I demand a considerable sum. I would hate for us to get off on the wrong foot. With that settled, beyond this slope lies a clearing that Mistress Tataru believed would serve as a base of operations. Let's give it a look, shall we? Got boxes of the cookies. Well, okay, so I will discover new areas here that might give me experience. But first, this dungeon pops real quick. Your grandpa's address, yeah. Looking at apartments. Well, what I might do is, after you get your own apartment, if I have access to the address, I might see if there's some crumble cookies in your area and send you some. Maybe. Oh, great. Where's Snake Pilskin? One of our tanks had a connection problem. So Whorleater hard. Target. I need a target. I think hard, at least we keep the barriers up. Somewhere. Yep. Just got nuking Leviathan. Yeah, well, the crumble cookie here is relatively new, too. elemental converter saves us from that big attack. If this were extreme, I think at this point the railings would have fallen off, but they stay in this one. Yeah, there's a crumble cookie in Kansas, a couple of them, I believe, in Kansas City. They're relatively new. I've had them. Oh, they're good. So, but I believe I can order them online and have them delivered to somewhere relatively close to a known location. So, you mistype. There's a crumble cookie here. It's new. But Exo... Oh, Zookies. Omi no Moni. Zookies. Still gonna be in Glendale. Okay. Yeah, that'd be a nice little housewarming gift. Somebody just sends you a box of about four crumble cookies. That'd be a nice, good, yummy housewarming gift. Cookie. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. So they do trials, then Alliance raid. That one might take a little bit longer to pop. Okay, so I gotta go up the trail quite a ways to discover a new area. Fine place to set up shop, would you not agree? Yes, I think it will do nicely. Now, while it has much potential, this clearing is currently as bare as a white baboon's buttocks. We need some form of shelter to the elements if we were truly to make something of the place. That's it. Oh, it's when I let go of the control stick, it's snapping to the middle. Mistress Tataru has told me of your exploits, but I think it's safe to assume chopping down a tree with your bare hands is outside of your repertoire. Actually, it's not. Not that I'd ask you even if you could. We need tools for delicate work of this nature. And as such, the first order of business will be to craft yourself a hatchet. You'll need 3 palm leaves, 2 stones, and branches each. Follow east along the path to make your first foray into the wilderness to procure them. Should you get any funny ideas about exploring the Isle and opt to leave me out here to waste in the rain, you'll find my twin, the Furious Furball, waiting here for you instead. Keeps index, yada yada yada. Okay, I need to get past all this so I can do this. Just a couple seconds left to go, and I'm still not the last one in. Oi. Akba. Okay. So I'm going to actually read through. So available access this interface for crucial information regarding the Isle. You can now collect materials and move with Gather mode, which may be enabled by selecting the appropriate icon from the mode selection of the Isle Keeps index. Additional information regarding gathering on the Isle. Access the guide from the Isle Keeps index. May perform all the actions necessary to develop your island by utilizing the modes available in the Isle Keeps index. So duty actions, mouse, and modes become master of your new domain. Okay. Have my carbuncle summoned. Where were you? Aglaia. Oh, this is the Olympus type area. Right? Yeah. A wall. That would be a fun... I don't know how structurally sound it would be, but that would be a fun wall to encounter. There's a wall of cookies.
You are resolved to face me.
Zoom. Pull out my book here by our gut.
Come, children of man.
All these titans coming in at once. So I just realized I probably don't want to be standing in that circle right there. Okay, you know this is a doozy of a fight. This guy's got a lot of HP. When all the summoners have cycled through their summons to pull out Phoenix, and we just now have him at 70% of his health. About the same. It's been too long since I've run high-level dungeons. Got about Titan's Slam. Whoa. Probably don't necessarily want to be here either, but... Nope, I didn't want to be there. I fall down, go boom. You gonna open the boxes? Okay. Open the boxes. Need a lot of raising happening here real quick. Oh, now come on! Are they good luck, congrats on the new job stuff from Mom? Throwing everything I've got at this guy so we can kill him quick and I stop dying. Okay, but now we're going to play Tetris again. Lucid Dream back up and going. Go by ice and shakes and stuff, okay. this is going to shift. I don't know what I'm gonna try to keep up with everybody here. Okay. Do my best not to die again. We'll use limit breaks. We got them down to 2%, 1%, 0.5%, dead percent. Oy. So much paper. Yeah, let's see. Fusion Smoke Samurai, no thanks. Pantheon, yeah, no thanks.
The builder has been made to yield. Intriguing. Then the destroyer.
Well, but how much of that paper is recycled paper? So the trees only had to suffer once.
Provide my servant with some sport.
Now we gotta fight the dude's bird. He flipped us the bird. So we get our healer back up. Let's see, swift cast. Thought I got Lucia Life Storm up. Maybe not. And I'm dead again. Gotta watch out for those destructive charges that like to go on the move. %. Ouch. Out of the range of that. I have like no life left. Okay. Oi. Gods have minions at their beck and call. So yeah. Now we go against. So we've gone against the basically the god of construction. Now we're going against the god of destruction. And we're going to fight on the hand of the statue to the god of destruction. Yeah, I think that kind of gives him a little bit of a home field advantage here. So now I've run this one before. Yeah. He flipped us the bird earlier. Every now and then we have to give him the finger. Yeah, we want to get as far away from this falling star attack as possible. Don't want to get thrown off. Slide and slam. Bahamut. Rival usually means big bad things for the big bads. 3, 4 Bahamuts here. We'll go to this side. Catching the boulder this time, okay. Rocks, slam, rocks, slam. Four. I'm actually counting 6 summoners total in this alliance. That's a lot of beasties being summoned at any given time. More cookies. Okay, there's another Garuda. I think we're good on out on any finger on this one. We got a scatter. Slipstream in. Hit him with the Ruin 4. Bahamut. Not have him yet. A little bit of a key position here. Phoenix. Get some time to boost some healing too. Come down to 3%. That's a bad place to be. No longer sealed. We got him. Maiming.
Come, mortal.
I'll read that.
Enter my realm.
Striking. No
if
thanks.
you dare.
Flame read. So we've got the god of building. Got the god of destruction. Now the goddess of fire. Oh boy. Let me tell you, this goddess of fire, she's hot stuff. Has ever seemed to fall into threes. Let's see what one. Yes, that one. No, Ember, you were involved with fire, and you're as hot as a goddess. But that does not make you the goddess of fire. And just because even if you are the goddess of fire on Earth, doesn't necessarily make you the goddess of fire in 14. Safe space here somewhere. Got one of the lionesses down. Which makes these AoE attacks a lot easier. There's just one going at a time instead of two. Well, he can when this goes up on YouTube, Foxes can watch the video, hear the question, and comment and answer in the comments. Oh, one of the summoners has their carbuncle skinned as a Efreet. See, I've got mine as a ruby carbuncle. There's a couple of standard ones. There's a topaz, and there's an Efreet. Okay, here's your started school yesterday. Well, that's the thing about with the video being up on YouTube. He can answer anytime. It doesn't have to be, right away tomorrow when the video goes up. Right while she does that attack. I'm getting close for my slams. I'm slamming a goddess of fire. How many people can say that? See you Saturday? Okay. Gotta move, gotta move. Bahamut. Sure, everybody's moving over to these spots, but they knew that was about to happen. I did. Looking at chat there, I might have missed and taken a couple of hits in an AoE there that I should have avoided. Phoenix! I know I didn't quite get out of the way of that one. Take a good heal though. Yeah. But what is normal anyway? You want wind? I'll give you wind. The triangle. Fuel, oxygen, and ouch! Ouch! Okay, so I slammed the goddess of fire earlier, and she slammed me back. Guess that was only fair. Ouch. I don't even know how many times I've summoned Phoenix and a Freet. Again, fighting an entity that is based on flame, fire, and the sun. And I'm summoning Phoenix and Ifrit. I'm also summoning, you know, Titan, who's literally throwing rocks at her and then slamming her between a pair of boulders. Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. Made it in time.
Something more.
A little flood of emotes, but I can't really tell what they are at the moment. That one killed me. I was right at the edge of it as we stepped out, and it killed me. Fireballs. Fireball, fireball. Dream. Carbuncle. Throw it free for the bad guy again. We need to pick a corner here, guys. Into before those flames close everything off. You're doing a smother of fire. Slap it between a couple of, you know, non-flammable objects. We've almost got her. Whew. Got her. That's right. In this dungeon, this run itself gets me the tomestones of astronomy that I need for the higher level gear. I cast fireball at the darkness. Oh, that's right. The death. Got a death. I forgot about him. Naldthal. He splits. This is Uldah's favorite deity. Literally the two parts of Uldah, the steps of Nald, the steps of Thal. Wait here in a second. Got a second to free essence attack off. Phoenix again. I don't know what I need to do or not do here. I got killed. Stay close to as many people as possible. It's not easy to do. Gotta keep moving around. That's gonna kill me. Yep. I was just far enough behind them that when these things are dropping, they get me. Hey, I survived it. What are the mechanics this time around? So yes, twins. An empty soul vessel has appeared. Soul vessel's done. That was just our DPS check.
The moment of judgment is come.
I don't think we were balanced enough. I think we needed to split to balance the scale here, and I don't think we did it. Cool visuals, though. Okay, I was going to say something earlier that this fight seemed to be moving along at a good pace, but I'm reversing that thought now. Because that was quite a while ago, and he's still alive. Your Ember's setting things on fire. And to a degree, I am too, because I just summoned my fleet rotation. Okay, I need to get up here with everybody. Never mind, I'm dead. Okay, do not have that yet. Have that one. Have that one. It's the same one. Don't have that. Don't have that. Don't have that. Don't need that. I'll greed that. Greed that. And greed that. Okay. Potentially we'll have a lot of loot here. Potentially we'll have no loot at all whatsoever. As we finally finish the first 4 deities of this pantheon. We got the Circlet of Maiming, okay. And that's what I really want is the minion here. So who's not cast their lot for these yet? Decent chance. No chance I'm going to get that one. Oh, got that one, okay. So decent chance, slim chance, no chance. So that's the one I really want. Give me the minion. Ah. Oh. Somebody else got the minion. I don't know. The axolotl is a random chance. Each time I send my retainer out to do a specific venture. So she's been doing the venture quite a lot. It's a level 70 venture. She's been doing it repeatedly. It's just a random chance for her to catch the axolotl. When I started stream, I sent her out on sent her out to do the venture again. So I will find out in 15 and a half hours if she did it. Okay, so that was the Alliance raid. Ooh. Guildhest has the Adventurer in Need, DPS. Those tend to pop real quick. So I'm going to do this as my bard. See, that was a quick pop there. So yeah, the like I said, the axolotl, I need to give more offerings to RN Jesus. That's what I got to do. So that's all it is she goes out, she does the venture, she catches it, or she catches something else. So Crimson Skittles. Oh, this is a low enough level sync. I have none of my big abilities, none of my AoEs. Okay. Now we can take out the big Crimson Skittles. I like that name. Oh, look at that piggy! He's a little red piggy. GD Gen? What did Gen have to do with it? See, that was nice and quick and easy. Going Crimson Skittles because I like the outfit and the name. My reward. So let's see. 15,000 experience. And another 1150 for using the duty roulette. That is 60, almost 6,800 experience for being the adventurer in need. Plus 412 experience I got for completing it is a drop in the bucket compared to the rest of the experience I got. Oh, so that RN Jesus. Okay, back to Summoner. I said we would do the main scenario one. Although it's the level 90 dungeon, I've already got my tombstone reward from. So that was quick. Yeah, RN Jesus isn't is a common deity that gamers are aware of. And of course, got unskippable scenes, and that's one of the things I don't like about the main scenarios. Only loves you and Merbles. Okay. Some outbursts for some nice AoE damage. I pretty much have this one wrapped up, so I'm not going to summon anything yet. Well, suddenly I got targeted by a bunch of guys. I don't know why. Ruby, outburst. Hey, Ruby, go ahead and have an outburst. Got him. This is like a miniature version of the raid, the whole Alliance raid. And they hate me all of a sudden. I need to grab myself some water after this dungeon run's done. If I don't have, forgot to set water by me, so I will have to get some here shortly. As soon as I target that Colossus, that's what he drops. Big dude, stop calling in reinforcements. The fewer reinforcements you call in, the fewer of your guys we have to kill. Does that work? Okay. Into the garbage chute. You're condensing. Oh, you got water there by you. And it's just got the drippy droppies from condensation on it. Do we have a ninja? No, we don't have a ninja. Just saw an attack that looked very much like the ninja basically raining daggers down from the sky. See, when you're doing this with the full alliance, you can stop that aerial attack by turning off the spotlights. Apparently not in the single party one. Gotta move. They decided I was a juicy little prime target there. Stop dropping bombs on me. Okay. I am a tiny potato, but that does not make me a prime... that should make me harder to target with bombs and such. That's it, right here. One more. Already in the perfect spot. Baked potato prime. Ooh, yeah. Baked potato with prime rib. That does sound like a good dinner. Actually, I was watching before I went live, I was watching a video, Mythical Kitchen. You know, Good Mythical Morning. They have a secondary channel called Good Mythical Kitchen. It's run by the guy that makes the foods, the interesting foods that they eat on Good Mythical Morning. But he did a video where he said they did the a search for the found a list like the top food search items on YouTube. No, it's not Rhett and Link. I mean, they make a couple of appearances on there to try some of the foods, but it's Josh, the guy who cooks the food that Rhett and Link eat. They gave him a channel for you know, some of the things that they've eaten on Good Mythical Morning, some other things. Why am I doing so? I should be doing. I'm sitting here doing single target attacks. I should be doing AOE's. But today, like I said, they're trying to take the most advantage out of the algorithms. So they found the top searched items for YouTube videos, or top searched terms, and it was like cheese fried chicken pizza cake, and also Gordon Ramsay mukbang and ASMR. So they threw the Gordon Ramsay, they just had a Gordon Ramsay cutout on there for a little bit. The ASMR was just for the eating part with the mukbang that they, you know, kind of more made fun of than actually, you know, took seriously. But what he made, the fried chicken and cheese pizza cake, was interesting. took pizza dough into a 9-inch spring foam pan. So it had about the thickness of the outer edge of the crust. You can see this. The outer edge of the crust was thick and deep, like a, not quite like a cake, but it was deeper than your normal deep dish pizza. So for the bottom layer, it was the pizza, cooked with fried chicken, cheese, and then they put a gravy in there, so it'd be a pizza lava cake kind of thing. Then the top layer was just the cheese, the fried chicken, and the pizza. Oh, this gloss is after me. Okay, Tank got him back. So between the layers, he did, link please after stream? Okay. I'll drop the link in my Discord. Bring power to cannons. But between the layers, around the edge of the pizza crust, he did a layer of Gordon Ramsay's mashed potatoes. So it's like pizza crust with cheese, gravy, and chicken, fried chicken. Then mashed potatoes, and then pizza crust with cheese, fried chicken, more fried chicken, and just another ring of mashed potatoes around the top. Oh, it looks so good. And when he cut into it, you could hear the crunch of the crust as he's cutting through it. Might steal a minute here if I can find the link. While we have to sit through this cutscene. Okay. And make foxes eat it. There you go. Oh, this is wrong. There we go. I'm keeping an eye on OBS. There it is. Okay. Let's see. Mine. Media. Entertainment. Okay. It's in the entertainment channel of my Discord. So if you want to join the Discord, it's listed in the tabs down below. It's in the About channel on YouTube. The link's right there in chat if you're here watching live. All kinds of very random things pop up in my Discord. Some from me, some not from me. See that plasma attack coming again. I'm going to throw up some defense. Roundhouse, roadhouse. And you do take over from time to time. I did lucid dreaming. I didn't need to do lucid dreaming. Jeez. I need a target. Couldn't target her while she was doing that whole attack there. If you ever go into my Discord and just see a random string of emotes or just a whole message typed out one row at a time, it's probably Ember. Fourth Ifrit. Smack her around a little bit. Another strike. Holy cow. She does like chaining her attacks, doesn't she? As soon as we hit that second level of the limit break, Starstorm. I was shielded up for that artificial plasma on for the first one. That still really hurt. The cookies. Okay, back to my island. And I've now done... You found the pizza. Okay. So... Actually, what do I got currency-wise? I've got 1,100 of those, 190 of those. So... Let's... Said I needed it to see. Who's this? Gather. Okay. Who's this? I'll return. I'll sprint. The sanctuary's cozy cabin. Okay. There we go. Discover new location. Got experience for it. 15,000. So I got to gather 2 branches, 2 stones, and 3 palm leaves. Island apple tree. So I got a vine, which is not something I needed to gather. Some pumpkin seeds. Not something I need to gather. Some more pumpkin seeds. Got a branch. Apple tree. Let's go ahead and gather another apple. Or another vine. Oppo, Oppo! They're probably the ones smashing all the pumpkins around. Pineapple and pizza, yeah! Okay, so I got the 2 branches. I need to gather stones. And palm leaves. Another vine off the sugar cane. Probably give me another branch. Yeah. So 2 log trees give me branches. Two along tree. These things up here look a little stony. Mound of dirt. Gets me sand. Smooth white rock. Gets me stone. Mound of dirt. Mound of dirt. Lots of mounds of dirt. Not a lot of smooth white stones. I'm swimming through my river. To a long tree. Submerged sand. I wonder what that gets me. More sand. Okay, so gotta find another smooth white stone. And then apple trees, which get me vines. Cotton plant. Gets me islewort. Mound of dirt. Wild potato got me up. Potatoes picking a potato. I'm getting free dirt. I'm also picking potatoes. Potato picking potatoes. Submerged sand. Sugarcane, which gets me vines. Finding new areas gets me big chunks of XP. Submerged sand. Birds strutting around. Palm tree. I wonder if a palm tree would get me palm leaves. Imagine that. Got one palm leaf. Agave plant. What's that get us? More islewort, okay. Another palm tree. Hello there, big birdie. Let's see. Nothing looks particularly stony on the beach. More mounds of dirt. But all mounds of dirt will get me was dirt. Island sand, yeah. Agave plant. Agave plant. Mound of dirt. Stone. I need to get stones. Okay. I've got the island branches. I've now got the island palm leaves. Yes. Oops. Can I fly here? Cannot fly here yet. Okay. Mound of dirt. These are all mounds of dirt. Oh. That's a little deep. Go get your foods. Go get your foods. Done it. There we go. Smooth white rock. Flying piggy. I don't want a furious furball. Excellent, you've collected everything. We can move on to crafting your very first tool then, a hatchet. While you were out there gathering, you could do a little more than scavenge the odd branch here and there from trees, yes? Well, that will all change in just a moment. With a hatchet in hand, you may hack away at as many trees as you like to secure raw timber and tree sap. The brilliance of the hatchet's design, a design of my own making, mind you, is that even a non-mammoth like yourself can craft it with your own 2 non-mammoth hands. Isn't that wonderful? I've uploaded the blueprints for the design to your index. Go on, make the hatchet. Craft feature now available. Use the next review the material necessary to craft an item. Keep stone hatchet recipe has been added. Gather logs from trees by cutting them down, okay? So, sanctuary crafting log. Craft. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change into some gear more appropriate for what we're doing. Into my crafter gear here. There's a hatchet. Yes, that is indeed a hatchet. With it, you can now collect all the logs you could ever want or need. Let's move on to the next phase, shelter. This is rather rainy. That hatchet of yours should be able to cut through even the thick bark of a palm tree, meaning you can now collect palm logs, a material vital to our soon-to-be-built haven. The first building we shall make shall naturally be the most important, as it will be the very foundation of our base of operations. And seeing as I have a gift for naming things, I think it best we leave matters of nomenclature to myself. I hereby dub this essential facility the Cozy Cabin. That works for me. Oh, my poor back. I'm guessing that's Cozy Cabin in Mammothese. Goodness, I'm due for a healthy amount of grease after that ordeal. Anyway, I've prepared the land. You'll need to prepare the rest. Check the logboard beside me to review the materials you'll need for the cabin. As we're building a cabin this time, and not a tool, the amount of materials required are a magnitude above what was needed before. Take your time collecting them, if you must, but not too much. In the meanwhile, I'll round up the other mammoths in preparation for constructing the cabin, and begin ordering them around. You know, what I do best. I know people like you. The construct feature is now available. Access the logboard to review materials necessary to construct a facility and collect said materials to build it. So I need 10 palm logs, 10 palm leaves, 5 vines, 5 stone, and 5 sand. Okay? Now, is there a list of that? Thanks for gathering along. Just clearing the pings. Of course, just like when you're out, gathering in the wider world. You have max speed in here, though. That's kind of cool. Gather points only show up on your mini-map, not your broader map. Okay. Oh, okay. It kind of gives me the... So I got the palm leaf and the palm log out of doing that, but the tree's gone now. Lightly gnawed pumpkin. Let's see, it's okay. But really, we're looking for trees. Like that palm tree right there. the hatchet, what will this get me? Gives me island branch and island log. Okay. Sugarcane. Too long. Because the apple trees gave me vines earlier. So let's see what they give me now. Give me island vines and island apples. Okay. So I need one more vine. 2 more things of sand. And then the stones. So, stone there. Sand. Sand. Okay, so we got all the island sand. So there's some palms down by the beach. Germino! Mounds of dirt. So the agave plants just give me islewort, which is not what I want. Now more mounds of dirt. I swore there were more palms down this way. But I guess not. Wild parsnip. Mahogany tree. Gets me sap and log. Neither one of which is what I need right now. Too long tree, no. I need I need palms. Wild parsnip. Wild popoto. Popoto. Mahogany. Mahogany. Long apple, mahogany, some chocobos wandering around there. There's some stones here though. Okay. Got the stones we need. There's the palm, and there's another one right there, too. Okay, so I gotta find 6 more palms. Like the apple trees gave me vines. So I gotta get 1 more vine. And 4 more palms. Wandering around looking. So we seem to need rocks for a lot of things. I'm gonna grab extra rocks while I'm here. Now sugar cane is just the islewort. Chop, chop, chop. I'm chopping as much as I can chop. If I chop any faster, I'll end up chopping a hand off or something. do that. There's a palm right up over here. Let's see, agave is just the islewort. See, mahogany didn't give a vine, did it? It was just the sap. Yeah, mahogany was just sap and log. Partially consumed cabbage. My cabbages! I know that was nowhere near the right voice for the cabbage vendor. 60. Yeah, each time I pick something, my sanctuary experience goes up just a little bit. Popodo, mahogany. Go up. Don't let me fly here yet, but I want to go up. Popodo. Cotton plant, just because I haven't picked one yet. Islewort, okay. Too long. Island branch and log, okay. Did you hear chocobo pop? Yeah, well, when I'm riding my chocobo, you're going to hear the chocobo pop. Parsnip, parsnip. I haven't gathered any parsnips yet, have I? They only give me islewort right now. Okay. I'm looking for palm trees. Going back down to the beach. What a beach. Oh, palm tree. Let's need 2 more palm trees. Says a smooth white rocks right there. There's another one right there. Yeah. I'm grabbing all these extra rocks. How much would I bet the next build is going to require? No rocks, but a whole lot of dirt. Bluish rock. Island stone out of the bluish rock, but that was it. Okay. I'm guessing when I make the next tool, it will do a different harvesting, you know, more of a mining aspect. And the bluish rocks will yield something else. Two more palm trees. Wild parsnips. Mahogany. Submerged sand. Mahogany. Does that look like a palm tree there? That looks like a palm tree to me. And this one right up over here looks like a palm tree as well. So that's everything. So I do believe if I do this, it'll take me back to that cozy cabin. Let's see. Had Mario Sports Mix. Yeah, the Mario Sports Mix for the Wii has the has some Final Fantasy characters in it. Smacked Behemoth in the face many times. Yeah, nothing like spiking a volleyball right into a white mage's face. Oh, there's some construction mammoths. Or black mage, yeah. The ship is a fun one in there, yes. The airship. Oh, there's the cozy cabin. Now, where did those shells come from? I did not gather any shells when I was out gathering all this stuff. Where did those shells and starfish come from? Construction complete. Oh, and the sanctuary rank went up considerably doing that. Finally, a place to escape the occasional downpour. It's a bit rough around the edges, I'll give you, but it's home. It's technically your home, but why get fussy about the details? Rest your head on the cot or call your friends over. You're free to use it as you wish. I've taken the liberty of calling a few of my own friends over. In fact, I think you'll find them most charming. They can provide services you will undoubtedly come to find valuable. Access the orchestrion to play. Okay. Exchange various items with the merchants stationed inside the cozy cabin. As it progresses, I will learn 2 types of cowries. Seafarers' cowries may be earned by realizing visions, developing the isle, and performing various activities within your island sanctuary. Islanders' cowries may be earned by selling materials in your isleventory to the enterprising exporter in the cozy cabin. Friends, company members, and party members may now visit your island. Decide who may or may not enter your sanctuary by accessing sanctuary settings from the index. With no further ado, go and see the cozy cabin yourself. Ooh, got a chunk of experience on that too. Okay, I'm going to stick with my bard if I'm going to be getting experience for this stuff. So, exports, orchestrion. Heard by the owner of the island. Well, I am the owner of the island, aren't I? So let's see. Let's do... Sports mix? Nope, not at all. Produce producer. Sort of busy here, looking after the grass. It's quite green, I've noticed, and you asked me to clear the area, aren't you? Clear the ridge. All right, then, let's get this over with. Of course, with all these plants and trees and things here, I can't help but wonder if clearing the ridge wouldn't get us some resources we could use for other things. Yeah. That is quite true. Cropland ready. Okay. So, oh, the island is rank 2 already. Okay. Actually, I do want to. I'm gonna take it out of guide to Idaway. Across some more. Trading, introduction. Let's see. Sanctuaries. Friends, free company members. I'm going to take party members out. Okay. Look at me, jumping with excitement. A fault in the programming, to be sure. Anyway, are you happy now? All the colorful paws. Are those, Oh, those are your paws. Those are your own paws. The rainbow of paws. Your bit badges, yeah. Suppose you can answer them. Plant seeds in empty plots by using the sow mode. Should be enabled by selecting the appropriate icon. Yada yada yada. Now water crops by using water mode. Okay, so I can go sow. Oh, it's right up there. Zoop. Must select an item first. Oh. So I've got cabbage seeds and pumpkin seeds. Let's see what we got. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 3 pumpkin. One might say this is a bag full of pumpkin, or one might not. And I'm going to do this right here. Those 2. Now we go to water mode. What are you doing? Oh, that just gets everybody. Okay. Well, because I don't know how much that was helped by the rain, but... Report to the produce producer. Shh, can you hear that? The sound of burgeoning life budding in the soil? Me neither, but I thought I'd ask. Anyway, you're welcome to plant more seeds here whenever you like. After time and water to flourish into produce, bereft of moisture, they will cease to grow. Crops will be considered watered after it has rained, which it currently is. Yes, Ember, really. May harvest the produce yielded by fully developed crops with the gather mode, or alternately dispose of undesired crops with the cull mode. Okay. It's 3,000 island experience, so I don't actually get any experience. Well, darn. But finding new areas, I will. Let's set it in free mode right now. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Yeasty one. It's been all of 5 minutes and you already had your fill of tilling the land? What a productive little bee you are. Would that I had you under my employ. Anyway, let me think of another way to make constructive use of your time. Say, do you like animals? Why did I bother to ask? Of course you do. Not the bees. You'll surely make fast friends with the creature comforter, another subordinate of mine, one who prefers the company of animals more than its own kind. You'll find the curious fellow standing across from the produce producer. Pasture may now be unlocked, okay? Still can't fly. The creature comforter next to the produce producer. Hey there, friend. Are you ready to build a little home for some adorable animals? Build a little home for aminals. I'll take care of getting this pasture nice and ready for you. You just breathe in the fresh air and relax, okay? I mean, finally, somebody that isn't going to ask me to do something. Because I'm probably going to still need to go gather the materials to make the barn. Yippee! Yippee! Yay! Woohoo! I never did go grab that bottle of water, did I? Pasture is ready. Go get water now. Okay. Good to see you, friend. Good to see you. We've built a nice little pasture here, but as you've undoubtedly noticed, we've got no aminals to put in it. So I prepared some small nets for you here, which I'll let you catch smaller critters. Word of advice, be gentle with the animals out there, and they'll treat you the same in return. Before you go, if you have any questions concerning the pasture, I'm always here to answer them. If I've learned one thing during my brief time in this world, it's that you should never be embarrassed to ask questions, friend. Never. Now capture animals using capture mode. Makeshift net recipes and add to crafting log. Okay. I will go get water now. I am now hydrated. So let me put the headphones back on. And we'll see about capturing some aminals. Capture. Let me just see, crafting log. Restraints. Island branch and 2 vines. Okay, but I have 3 with me now. Capture a wild animal. So we'll go up our narrow passage over here. Find us a wild animal to catch. Excuse me. Oppo, oppo. Must select an item. Okay. Ha ha ha. Caught an oppo, oppo. There were some critters out on the beach too. We go capture one of them. Jump, jump, jump. Some opkulus, if I remember right. Yep, opkulus. Aww. There we go. Got me an oppo oppo and an opkalu. Excellent work there, friend. Just excellent. The pasture's really come to life. Here, take this. It's some feed I prepared myself. I want you to have it. Try offering it to an animal in the pasture. Feed mode. Island sweet feed, okay? Aha, the Opo feels pleasantly stuffed. The Apkulu feels pleasantly stuffed. You did it. I'm proud of you. When an animal has been fed and looked after by its master, it will feel loved. When an animal feels love, it leaves a little something born from pure happiness. Leavings, I call it. Do we really want to be going around picking up animal leavings? Because that does not sound like a good or sanitary thing to do. Of course, leaving them around would also be unsanitary, so I guess, you know... Enable gather mode from the Isle Keeps index to collect leavings from animals in the pasture. Using the pet and beckon modes. Ooh. And Sweet Feed has been... Ew. See. Sweet Feed has been added to the crafting log. From apples, okay. Island green feed and premium island green feed recipes. Made from vegetables grown in my very own cropland. Aha! Okay. Sanctuary rank 3. But to gather them, we have to be in gather mode to gather the leavings. But I sees no leavings. They might not. It might take some time. But let's see. No. Pet. Oh no. Pet. The Opo licks your hand in sheer joy. Aww. Apkalu licks your hand in sheer joy. Hee hee. Okay. Let's see what's in store next. You finished with the pasture already? Very good, very good. Let's see. Perhaps next you can find a use for all the materials you'll be getting from the animals in Cropland. We could make a workshop and craft Isleworks handicrafts. That's a fine name as any. Lest you worry, you need not concern yourself with the crafting. Nay, I'll make my subordinates do it. I enjoy watching them suffer. You would. We're awfully pressed for space as it is, so we'll need to clear away the trees around here in order to build a workshop. For all matters concerning the wanton destruction of plant life and vegetation, the pathological pathfinders are the mammoths for the job. Hideaway may now be expanded. Speak with the pathological pathfinder Mark 1 to get started. They certainly loved alliteration with the names of these mammoths, didn't they? Giggling foxes. You must be the owner. Our felicitous friend told me today is the day I can finally do the job I was created to do. Will you let me do that job? Cut away this vexatious vegetation. Take a seat. You're about to see something real special. Your emotes are fun, Ember. Again, there's all these trees they're cutting down. Would these not give me logs that could be used for constructing things? Two potential buildings cleared for. And it's still raining. Site ready. Okay. And that's how you do it. Goodbye, irksome trees and plants. Hello, vegetationless land. If you like what you saw today, I'm always happy to do more. I'll just need the shells to get the necessary help. You can use these 2 plots to build a workshop, or at least that's what the furball told me to say. You can leave it as is or play around in it for all I care. If you do decide to build a workshop, you'll be needing plenty of limestone, and you'll break your hatchet if you try to chop a rock with it. So you should probably make a hammer. There's nothing better than a hammer for smashing things. That is very true, yes. As for the materials you'll need to build the workshop, beats me. The felicitous furball said something about writing them all on the logboards, though. Oh, I suppose there's enough space for you to release your minions now, but I can't see why you'd want to do that. Are we, your loyal, hardworking mammoths, not enough for you? because by releasing them, you're saying we're not enough for you. New plots of land are now available. Further expansion appears possible. Need a sizable amount of seafarers, Mama had a mishap at work. I'm sorry for Mama. Work mishaps are never fun. Oh, I need to go into gather mode so I can gather the 4 island vines. Apple trees gave me vines. Plus, that will give you more apples to make the sweet feed with. Okay. Actually, is there a... palm leaf vine? Okay. It's right behind me. Do log trees get me vine? No, just branches and logs. There's a lot more apple tree. Oh, there's a mahogany tree. There's an apple tree over here, though. That does give me vine. Mahogany trees are sap and logs. Does it tell me... Oops. Yes, he doesn't tell me what I can get them from. The sugarcane just gives me the islewort, right? Yeah. No, island vine, okay. Island vine from sugarcane, too. Okay. Wait, I don't need to do that. Oops. Because I can just craft the hammer right here. So now I need more logs, more vines, more palm leaves. Glad I grabbed a couple of those. Good. Good. She's okay. This gives me island logs and branches. Okay, on the mini-map, the area where I can get the vines is highlighted. Okay, got all the sand I need. That got me stone and limestone. Sugarcane also gives me the vine. That's what yep. The apple trees gives me vine and log. Or no, just give me vines and apples. Mahogany trees gives me log and sap. I need logs, palm leaves, limestone, and vine still. Need a lot of palm leaves. Three more logs, 7 more palm leaves, 9 more limestone. But I think there's a lot of the white rocks right over here. Alrighty, and I absolutely have to wrap up here. So let me finish up these white rocks. And I will go. I need to go get ready for work. Ah, the real world summons. You don't work. Yeah, lucky you. But you'll be working while I'm out doing other things, so I don't need vines anymore. I got all the vines I need. I need palm leaves and 2 more limestone. Okay. So 1 more palm leaf. This smooth white rock here will be the last limestone. Okay, so I need 2 more palm leaves, 3 more island logs. Palm tree right there. I'd capture one of those sheeps, but I'm out of net. Okay, so 2 more island logs. Well, parsnip's not going to be an island log, is it? This palm tree should be the last palm leaf. Mahogany tree here. Island log. And that's not a tree. Wild parsnip. I need a non-palm tree. There we go. Oh, you just gotta... no, I believe you. Yeah. Okay. Go back. Construct the workshop. Texas people and Michigan people are crazy and mean. Yes, they are. I'm not saying everybody from Texas and Michigan are crazy and mean, but yes. Oh, the workshop has a nice little windmill on it. How cute. Construction complete. The ones you called are... oh, okay. All you did for work was called some Texas and Michigan peoples. Well, I will say, depending on why I'm being called, who's doing the calling and stuff like that, I might be a little bit mean. Oh, wrong button. You're going around just saying, hello, world. One of the Omegas. See, you've built a workshop. Shame. I liked how the place looked before. Anyway, I suppose you can have a team of mammoths craft stuff now. If you have them sell the items they craft, it should become a valuable source of seafarers' cowries. Cowries which you can then give to myself and other like-minded models so we can keep doing what we do best. Before I forget, don't some miscellaneous stuff. Barding. Game. So schedule is Saturday. Like I said, if you're watching this on YouTube, give the video a like, give the channel a subscribe. Ring ding ring, clang that bell. Link to the Discord down below. So you can catch up on all the other schedules and entertainment and fun and chat with all the other peoples. See when I go live here, see when I go live there, and all that other fun stuff.